not going to make you a new outfit. Not right now, Alex. I'm busy with science. Jordan, no, I'm not going to make you a new outfit.
It was so close, dude.
Yeah.
So close to not getting that freaking toast out of here. Neat. Once I start work again in September, I'll donate then. I like what I see so far. Oh, thank you, Top. Well, we're not done.
Thank you.
This is literally welcome to, last week with Fat Dog FM, that was kind of a break for us. Today, I had a discussion with both Fel and Calvin about something, and now we're gonna talk to you guys about it and let you know what's going on. So there's been an update for Infinity's Light content, and there is good news all around. A lot of the stuff
Good
that I
news,
wanted,
everyone.
yeah, indeed. A lot of the stuff that I wanted to try and work into the story, I've been trying to find ways that I could work it into the chapters that we already have, and that just did not seem possible. So, like I said, the chapters that we're working on with the characters that will be showing up will be next year. That's when that stuff will come out. However, I realized we could do shorts with this, kind of like how World of Remnant is done with Ruby. And I just came up with the name for them, and Calvin kind of liked it, so I think that's what we're running with right now. But these are going to be short, like kind of like narration only kind of things that maybe we can put like images and stuff to. That will talk about like I would say the universes of Infinity's Light, because it's a multiverse. And we're not shying away from that. Like literally in chapter 1, you're going to get multiverse experience. Anyway, it's literally just kind of world building and explaining some of the culture, the history, the technology, stuff like that. And it's also a chance where we might actually kind of introduce a few characters without like saying who they are when we talk about like certain things. Like we may talk about like a certain thing, and we may get our buddy Prouse showing up. You don't know. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's all kind of up in the air, but I think the working title right now is called Infinity Bites, so because they're bite-sized, you know. So Infinity's Light, Infinity Bites. I like that. I find it very cute, and I'm down. We're running with that for now because it's adorable sounding, and yeah. That's a whole bunch of stuff taken care of just in the very beginning. I am feeling confident about the amount of work we've already gotten into. Alrighty.
Indeed.
But I'm super glad to hear that, Top, that you want to go ahead and support that. And the good news is those Infinity Bites that we're talking about, those can actually come out this year. Because all it really needs is an artist. And we already have that. So, yeah, good shit. Revan says hello in all caps. Guys, once again, try not to do too much in-cap stuff, like a bunch of in-cap stuff, because we do have Nightbot programmed to delete your comment when you do that. So please try not to do that. You can call it story time with Jordan, so he can feel important. Jordan already feels important. I'd rather not. And and that means we'd have to cast Jordan if Jordan were doing this, and I'd rather not do that either. Like right now, we're not ready to cast the main characters at the moment. And at some point, we are going to have to sit down and talk over this, and I have to be upfront with people. This means between this, episode 11 is practically done as far as the writing. Like I've got a little bit more, but it's almost finished. But between Infinity Bites, the Christmas special, which we just figured out what we're gonna do, and now I have to sit down and watch a bunch of stuff and start writing that, and then all the LHA 11 stuff, and any other projects that we have to work on with slime in regards to slime and stuff. I'm gonna be upfront, guys. Beaufry's probably not coming until next year. So if you were dying for Beaufry, it's probably not happening. I'm sorry. Not this year anyway. There's just so much stuff that's going on. When the workload lightens a bit, maybe. It really makes me want to get to work on my art more and get better at drawing so I can contribute to awesome projects with people like you and others. Also, haha, burn Jordan. Oh man. Hey, I will try staying as long as I can, but I don't know when my phone will crash again. Well, Dakota, just thank you for showing up. Just in general, thank you.
Yes.
It's kind of, I mean, I don't know what's going on in the abridging community right now, but it's kind of funny how everybody's like, okay, Little Caribbean, like when the whole Disney, Pixar, all that stuff got thrown around as far as like abridging studios. So it's like Schmucks, Something Witty, Little Karibo, Team 4-Star, and like he's completely retired, and they're still talking about oh god, Nick. What is Nick's Purple Eyes. And I'm just sitting here like, wow, really? Cuz like it feels like we're chopped liver sometimes, you know? Like we're a pretty decently sized group of people. Like even though our channel has grown in like the amount of content, we've gained more subs, we've gained more viewers, and we've definitely grown on the studio side of things. It's like, wow. So, guys, you just showing up is like making my day. So I appreciate that. When's LHA 11 coming out, before or after? Carl, we've mentioned this multiple times. January 1st. Hey guys, just popping in like 2020 in history. God damn it. Don't. There's been so much weird shit happening in 2020, man. As long as eventually comes, I'll be happy. Yeah, okay, cool. Don't run yourself too thin. I'll try not to, Rebecca, but thank you. Thank you, I appreciate that.
Jeez, what is going on with all these applause and everything?
Y'all are great, and F everyone who says otherwise. Oh, well, thank you, Jim. Wait, what's happening? Go look on Twitter at all the abridging shenanigans going on there. I don't know what the fuck happened, but you know, Schmuck Squad puts up one episode of Haikyuu abridged, and suddenly everybody goes crazy. I don't fucking dude. They're allowed to abridge whatever the hell they want to abridge. I get it that there are other people that abridge the same content and they don't have as many views. I don't know what to tell you, dude. It's not about. I swear to God, if Schmuck Squad creates a crossover abridged series, I mean, the thing is, the only thing that bothers us is like a lot of the time we do these casting calls for like new projects and stuff, and we reach out to those other groups, I'm not gonna name names, but two of those groups that were mentioned, and I'm using the term group. It's not singular people, but two of those groups, no one ever responds back to us. So it's kind of like, eh. And what's really funny, a lot of the people that have quote unquote retired from abridging actually respond to us. I'm just saying. I just find it kind of funny. It's one of those things. It's just a nifty little kind of thing. I mean, when we start working, I don't know how much we're going to hear from them when we start doing paid casting, but I'm imagining quite a few are going to pop out of the woodwork because as soon as they hear there's money involved, you know, then they show up. But at this point in time, I'm loving a lot of the people that we found on the voice acting community that are doing stuff for Slime. I've really enjoyed a lot of the recordings we got coming up down the pipe for Slime 6 and 7. And we've recorded them back to back. Hey, I'm back. YouTube APK stopped. Oh, well, welcome back, Dakota. There's just a big Twitter mess, just a big abridging Twitter mess. So that's what's going on. All right. So we're going to work on some story, but Calvin, do you want to work a little bit on music today too? Do we have anything specific we're trying to work on? I mean, other than a lo-fi version of Inspector Gadget, which I'm still down for. I want to do a lo-fi Inspector Gadget, like a jazz lo-fi Inspector Gadget. I'm so down with that.
I'll see what the deal is as soon as Reason decides to load. Just waiting for Reason to load, because it's been loading for the last 5 minutes. It's taking its sweet ass time. We'll play it by ear tonight.
Bum-ba-dum, 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 ba-dum-ba-dum, do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. All right, so we will start on some things. I came up with a name for the shorts. This is something that you missed, by the way, Phil. I'm calling them Infinity Bites because they're bite-sized.
All right.
Yeah, all right.
So I got your mess. I don't know why my Discord has been acting all wonky today.
Well, I saw you sign on to Destiny 2 like 10 minutes before we got started, and I was like, oh, buddy, no, that's later. That's for later. We do Destiny 2 later.
Oh, I have a buddy I'm helping out right now.
Gotcha. All right, give me a moment because I need to run to the restroom. I do, in fact, have a Tobers here, but I'm not going to be on camera tonight, so no Toby Cam. Sadly, I know.
No Toby Cam. Sorry for the Toby lovers.
Hey, Jim Sauce, how's it going, man? Glad to
I
have
hope
you here.
everyone's doing all right.
How's your day been, Phil?
It's been all right. Next week's gonna suck.
Why is that?
Just a lot of work stuff.
Extra hours?
Well, I don't mind working extra hours, but originally I wasn't going to be. We lost someone at work and someone's on vacation. If that makes sense.
Yep, I get what you're I see what you're getting at here. Oh, I know, Jim Sauce. I know.
Do Expector Gadget. Do wow. Expector Gadget.
Yeah, I am definitely the low fine Spectre Gadget may very well happen. But that's gonna be off air.
You fucking assholes!
What?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
As long as I'm not the asshole. Well, at least not tonight.
Decided to kill him off in reshoots, but in the original, he was alive. He and Ray were alive together. There you go.
Your nonsensical revenge.
Okay. I are back. Thank you for the wait. I apologize. My body does not know when to just not. It's like I'm in the middle of a stream. Yeah, well, I'm gonna make you go to the bathroom now. Oh, well, thanks. Appreciate that.
You have another stream to deal with, sir.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Bio. BRB bio stream. Alrighty. Really quickly. I'm just gonna call this Infinity Bites 1 for now. There we go. That way we have something just named. Cool. Infinity Bites 1. Oh, goodness. Oh, never forgetting. I feel you, Phil. What is Jim filling you on, Phil?
I don't know.
Work stuff.
Oh, Jim Sauce, whoop whoop, Jim Sauce, whoop whoop. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm just catching up on chat and trying to figure out what I missed. That was it. That was all. All right. Thank you everybody. 221 playbacks. What? That's crazy. Average watch time. Okay. So, okay, here's the thing. What do we want to work on today? Because, Calvin, at this point, you're officially a writer.
I a writer?
Do we want to talk
Yeah,
about
you have been conscripted. I have said so. I have spoken. You have no choice in this.
Oh, all right.
You've been added as... Oh, wow. I don't even have a writer list on here. I was going to add you in that role, but now you're just director. Fine. Yeah. 3 creative people in charge. So there you go. You're director as well as editor. So there you go.
Director,
Good
boom.
stuff. Director boom.
the good stuff? The
Lollipop. On the good ship. Lollipop. All right. So anyway. All right. Do we want to talk about architecture, history? I mean, there's so much stuff that we can cover. Like the technology of the world, the history of the world, talking a bit about like the classes and how we like, because the more we chat about this, the more ideas come through and the more I can actually start writing. So what do we want to cover first? What's our first thing that we want to cover?
Obviously, do people in the chat know the premise of Infinity? Like, do we want to go over the history?
I mean, that's kind of a thing that we can do. It would basically be kind of like the intro, but with more detail. We can go into more detail about this. Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking either history or technology, because that between
I'm
those
down
two,
with
that would kind of
both.
progress the world building.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what did everybody think of the intro image that I put together today? I kind of threw that together on the fly, but yeah. I mean, I didn't draw all of it clearly. I threw the logo in and I put the Kate and Zen poster up, and but starting to world build. Like as we get more in depth with it, we do eventually want to get an animator for that image, so we can actually have a proper version of Prouse that's actually doing things. You didn't get to see it? Oh, nor I. Okay, you know what? I will show it again. Hold on to your butts. I will show it again.
Not right now, Alex. I'm busy with science.
That comes to mind for me is like kind of like the spotlights that were used in the beginning of LHA 10.
I get you.
Maybe finding a way.
Well, okay.
Finding a way.
Funny
like
story.
alchemy and light.
Funny story, Top. The cat in the window is not actually a cat. It's a Tomo. That's the name of the species. And if you see that white little fluff ball right there, his name is Zen, and that is in fact him in the window. And we're going to, I mean, there's a bunch of stuff that needs to change. There's a bunch of stuff we're going to talk about. There's going to be, if we're talking about the technology, I know we've talked about this before, there are like purplish glowing small runes that like move in along the wall, and that's how energy is transferred from place to place. So instead of like a bunch of wires and stuff inside the walls, you literally just have runes running along the walls, and those are used to transfer energy. And they can be moved around by a specialist and stuff like that to fit any shape needed. But essentially, yeah. That's kind of what there's a bunch more stuff. And what you guys missed, we were talking about lighting. We were like, when I had a look at that lamp, I was like, oh, it'd have to be a very different lamp for Infinity's Light, because that looks way too much like a lamp we'd find in our world, you know? And also, he wouldn't necessarily be sitting there writing notes and studying. He would be creating something using like something akin to a soldering iron, you know. There'd definitely be like the chemicals and stuff in the background, because he is definitely both a bio and mechanical engineer. He does the biology or the chemical. He's a chemical mechanical engineer. So, yeah. With Jake the dog and Finn the human, the fun will never end. Oh dear. So kind of like mini room sized ley lines. In a way, yeah, they're very small. You could think of them as ley lines. A Chemtech. Yeah, that'd be kind of true. I call him kind of like our joke is that we call him our tiny Tony Stark. So yeah. Well, now I just like it even more. There you go. Yeah. We have talked about Tomo before, but we may do like a full-on breakdown of some of the individual species and stuff at a certain point in time. Like sitting around and giving an actual lesson about the Tomos. That'd be a nice Infinity's Bite. You know? Calvin's music is best boy. Like, okay, look. We're not even talking about music right now. We're talking about like world building.
Like, I'm glad people enjoy Calvin's
when it's
music.
not hurting me.
It is when it's not hurting me. Hello, darkness, my old friend. All right. Oh my God, that's right. We should get the sound of science for Prouse.
Oh no.
The sound
Why?
of science. And then it's just instead of do 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 or whatever it is, but like it's all with like beakers, like you're hitting like little different beakers and you're playing the song. The sound of science. Do 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 do. So in this world, is magic a readily available resource, or is it more of a few very well trained and specialized technicians? It's common. Magic's pretty common, but not for everybody. See, that's another one we can do. We can do magic. Oh my God. Now, sitting here, okay, so as they ask us questions, the more they ask questions, the more it makes me want to, okay, I want to just put down topics. So we're just going to make one and we're going to call it topics.
Cool.
That way we can just list a couple of different topics. Because I like when you guys ask questions and then we have like, oh, we can make an Infinity's Bite about that. Topics. So, all right, so history. Technology, magic,
Hello,
Tomos,
Calvin, my old friend. Hey, girl.
Tomos. What is it? What would the next one be? Oh, okay. Well, what if we have different ones? Okay, we can talk about Drake and Fell. We can talk about Leosians, Wahada. Humans, and there'd be a bit of history to each of them, you know, humans. Let's see. I forget, did we come up with a name for the sugar gliders? Like the race of sugar gliders? Did we come up with like a name for their species? Okay.
I
don't
think
believe
we
we
just
have.
called them sugar gliders. That was
If we just called them sugar gliders for now, I don't know if that's gonna work so well. We'll have to find something. We'll need to find something to work on. We need to workshop that name.
Well, yeah, no, I have to agree.
Mhm.
I know that that's what we've been calling them. We actually haven't come up with an actual
Ooh.
name.
Okay. Yeah, we haven't. We haven't really. Okay. Uh. Okay. How many
Um,
wars? How many wars between the light and the darkness have there been so far?
Have we
That's a
established,
good
like,
question.
has there been? I thought it was like 5 or 6.
I thought it was 5 or 6 too, but I don't. I wanted to make sure there was a consensus here.
uh, best way to kind of go about that is going back to the intro video and watching that.
Well, actually, I'm gonna call the most recent war the fifth war.
Okay.
I don't want to call it the fourth because that feels like we're biting from Naruto a little bit too much, and I'm like, no, you know,
Okay.
because if we do that, it feels like, oh, we're stealing from the fourth ninja war. You call them skeets. No, I'm not gonna call them that.
No.
And does magic have a cost, like the actions have a set cost, or is it more of an internal source of energy in each person? It's both internal and external, Jim. That's a good question. Who needs magic when you have stabby things? I know we're going to get this, that we're going to get people that are going to go back and forth on magic versus technology, and that's okay. But it's even cooler when you can incorporate magic and technology. I believe one day Jordan will build a magical Gundam. So in this...
See, that scares me.
Doesn't scare me. I like it. Yeet skeets. Good
Scares
God.
me.
Just joking. Okay, or flying
would-
floofers. No. Does magic require a specific focus, or can people just use it? No, it does require a specific focus. Magic will require a specific focus. That'll be covered in magic. But I like these questions you guys are having for us. Please keep asking away.
Yes.
'Cause
Like,
it helps us.
It does. It really does help us. And it's like, because sometimes you guys will ask a question about something, and I'll be like, oh, that's a topic we could cover. Just the first Jesus. Okay, so we've got history, technology, magic, Tomos, Drakenfell, Leosians, Wahada, humans, the Fifth War. I'm assuming we're just telling the history of the people of Zalura. Is soup magical? No, soup is pretty much soup.
Soup is soup.
Getting out of the soup store is what's magical. How effective is healing magic, and is there necromancy? Can you be raised from the dead? Are there undead?
I don't want to answer that yet.
I can't answer that right now because there are spoilers. There is healing magic. There is necromancy. And that's all I'm going to say about that. If you die on the operating table, are you brought back? I mean, if the physician is skilled enough, possibly, but like nobody's necromancing back to life, dude. Howdy. Medical science. I mean, there could be healing magic, but nobody's going to use necromancy. Howdy. And can real proper steel be smelted, or is it still made basically on accident? Okay, so here's the thing. Their level of technology is going to be very different from everybody else's. Also, it sounds like a lot of you have not actually checked out the Infinity's Light what intro demo? What did we call it? The
trailer.
Yeah, the trailer. Do we need to play the damn trailer? I think we need to play the effing trailer.
I think we should play the trailer. Just
I think
give
we should.
everybody a
I
refresher.
think we should play the trailer. Yeah. I'm just gonna search Infinity's Light real quick.
Because you guys are asked, like, I have missed. Top is saying I've been very busy.
Promo. It's the promo.
Seriously, I was.
No. Okay. Well, I'm. Infinity's Light porno. No. We don't have that. It would definitely get us clicks, though. An Infinity's Light porno would definitely get us clicks.
Are there magical beasts, and do they perhaps? I can say there's magical creatures, but
There are, in fact, magical creatures. That is all I can freaking tell you, man.
It's not us trying to be cryptic or anything, guys. It's just like.
Oh no, I'm absolutely trying to be cryptic.
Oh, he's being cryptic.
Yeah, on purpose because I know what I'm doing.
Richie, check your messages.
I can't.
Found the promo.
Oh, that's literally what I'm doing right now. I grabbed it. Like, you're like,
okay.
oh, hey. Okay, hold on. Hello, everybody. Okay, so as I was talking about that,
Promo states that other dimensions exist. Is there inter-realm trade?
Clearly that would be a yes. All right, who's ready? Y'all ready to watch this? I could have, now thinking about it, instead of actually going and looking it up on PhatDog, I could have just played it because I have it here. Guys, it's like new content incoming, Infinity's Light. Y'all can check that out. We dropped that September 20th of last year. So instead of going and looking for it on PhatDog, even though I very much, enjoy that and I would like to, but I'm just going to go right into my folder and just play the effing thing. Oh, computer, why you gotta be so slow? Why you gotta be so rude? Okay. Is it gonna play? Is it gonna play the thing? There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and play this. You guys enjoy, and I'm gonna mute us real quick. Well, actually, I'm just gonna mute Deafen on Discord. There you go. Be back in a second.
Long ago, a great power descended to the realm of mortals. When this happened, it split the power into two pieces. This caused the dividing of the universe into a multitude of parallel universes. While originally it was neither light nor dark, separated, the pieces were easily influenced by the beings nearby, and so one became the embodiment of light. The people of our world built temples of enlightenment around one of the pieces, and civilization flourished around it. The world the second piece fell to was wicked. They used their piece as a power source. Eventually, it began to infect their minds, and its corruption drove them insane. Finally, they harnessed the power to spread throughout the stars and shift between universes. They learned how to pass their infection to the minds of others until they finally encountered our world. A long and terrible war raged between universes, and the dark race was eventually beaten back. However, the cycle repeated several times, always with the light barely managing to hold back the dark. At the end of the Second Great War, an academy was built to train special individuals with great strength and skill. They became the guardians of the light and held the soldiers of darkness at bay again and again. Even when pushed back to just our planet, they managed to fend off the darkness. This lesson taught us that no matter how dire things may seem, even a tiny flicker of light can hold the darkness at bay. Our purpose as guardians has always been to maintain balance. In order for light to flourish, there must always be shadows. One cannot exist without the other. As you move on from this place of knowledge, do not forget the lessons you have learned, or the many men and women who fought so hard to ensure you could stand here today.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the Infinityless Light promo. Now, shift between universes, meaning more than just two. There's multiple out there. And yes, there's a lot of stuff that we're going to be pulling from. So, hell yeah. What role, if any, do the Fae play in the world? I don't know. We haven't gotten that far. We are 10 chapters in, so we're still kind of dealing with them on the main planet. There's going to be a lot of stuff coming forward. Trust me on this. So kind of post-World War I era tech and magic mixed in. No, actually, you don't know which war that was. We were just showing that technology did advance over time. I don't want to go too much into the technology until we're actually talking about the technology. But I think what you saw was like the first war and either the second or third. I'm not sure which. Out of the 5 that have occurred so far.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's all I came for. What? Crafter. Infinity's Light is dimension stuff. Okay, you're like, okay, that's all I came for. I'm like, well, fair. World War II Nazi versus Allies. I mean, it may have been that in one of the wars. You don't know. Technology aside, there are ninjas.
There are ninjas.
There are, in fact, ninjas.
That is
true. There are. There is a type of magic called shadow magic where you can manipulate shadows and stuff. So it's very roguish types. Are there pirates? There might be. So steampunk Lord of the Rings. No. Why is that the first thing? Steampunk Lord of the Rings.
You know what? Maybe on one of the planets.
Not quite, but not quite.
You're not wrong, but you're not right. Pirates versus ninjas. We are not doing One Piece v Naruto here. No. You guys. All right. Will you ever release a setting book? I'd love to dive into the world and learn enough to run a D&D game in this setting. Oh, I mean,
ooh.
Honestly, that depends on you. To be fair, Shadow, it's gonna really depend on you, the audience. If this doesn't take off and get popular, then the answer would be no. But if it does take off and get popular, yeah, I'd love to.
I would prefer if it was Pathfinder 2e.
You can. You don't get to make that decision. They're allowed to make whatever world they want with whatever medium they want. You shut the hell up. Don't push your agenda on them. They can do whatever they want.
I mean, yes, you can make up your own setting using 5e stuff, but I mean, if we were doing a setting book, I would like to do it for both systems.
Seafell, you trying to assert your D&D you trying to insert your own opinion of that, your own biases in here. This is the reason people pick on you so much. Kill the heretic. Kill the heretic. Fell must burn. I will get my fucking Crusader helmet. It's right back there. We will go to war over this. Trying to invade my holy city of Jerusalem. He's already burning. He lives in Arizona. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Ooh, dang.
Fell, please don't be a Chad. No, he's being a Fell. That's so much worse. Mexican Inquisition time? No. We already saw what happened to the Mexican Inquisition. They didn't last very long against Alucard. I'm gonna nope right the hell out of that. I heard Fell just offered to write a Pathfinder 2e setting book, Richie. No.
If there's what I think Richie means is if you, the audience, shows a huge interest and we are able to gauge it properly, then we might do something.
And we're not going to specifically make a Pathfinder or a D&D thing. We'll put like settings and stuff together. Like we might come out with an art book. I have no problems. I don't think Sean will have problems with an art book either.
I
fact,
think an art book.
Can somebody send this fucking video to Sean right now? Let them see the live stream. Like fucking hell. Sean needs to see this shit. Okay, let me copy the video. All right, I'm.
You got it. Okay.
Yeah, I did chat with Sean today.
They're asking for more of a world lore book. An art book would be interesting. I don't, if there's enough demand, but we first need to, like we said, there's some stuff that we can't talk about yet. It's something possibly further down the road.
Technically, we've only covered one world so far, and we're just covering like introduction stuff. Like I said, we're 10 chapters in, and we're having to rewrite a whole bunch of shit. And we're not sure how far into like the art we're gonna be able to get with the chapters themselves, because our primary artist that we had for the previous stuff, we're not able to work with him right now. Like, we're not able to work with him anymore at this point. I mean, I'd love to. I mean, unless we can, like, pay him on, like, a commission basis for, like, background work, because he was responsible for a lot of the background work you saw there, and his background work is fucking beautiful. But Sean will be in charge of most of the character stuff, and we can, like, do a little... We might find... I mean, what we ultimately want to get to, and guys... sorry for the shameless plug, but this is very, very important, and this is why we keep telling you guys, spread the word, spread the word, spread the word, because we not just about the abridging channel, but like, hey, that we're doing this original content and stuff. We want you guys to be excited about that. We want you to talk to everybody about it. We want you to like scream it at the rooftops until everybody is fucking sick and tired of hearing you say stuff about it, and then they'll go check it out. In all seriousness, if in order to grab all the resources we need, we're gonna need quite an upgrade in our Patreon. Like, just saying. Like, just for Infinity's Light alone, we're gonna need a 2D artist, like a 2D animator, straight up.
We're gonna need more than.
And that's gonna be. We're gonna need a 2D. We're gonna need at least one 2D animator. We've got a main artist, but at least a 2D animator that can make. I mean, even if we're just talking about like how they do World of Remnant, if we did it kind of that way, but like with actual expressions. In a way, not so blocky, you know, kind of stuff, like very much that kind of style. So, in that kind of a vein, as far as like a visual comic, visual novel kind of thing looks, and we can pop text in and out as dialogue is happening in a scene, but like we want to do this, and we want to do this justice, but we're going to need somebody like a 2D animator, or unless we can get Sean to turn into a 2D animator, and then we just pay her more. But it all comes down to, we got to pay people. We got to pay our voice actors. We definitely need to pay our editors and our artists, clearly. And we're going to need to pay Calvin because, you know, he's doing work. I mean, Fel and I would like to get paid at least at some point as well. But, yeah. That's how it do. That's how it do. But, I mean, this is our original content, so if other people use it and react to it. Hey, how's life been? Hi, Nate.
Hi.
For this setting, I think Lords of Gossamer and Shadow would be a better system. Has something called the Grand Staircase, which links to all realities and possible dreams. Yeah, we've kind of already covered how they shift between universes.
If you guys want to talk about
there's like a full-on area that we've fully detailed out for that. Oh, okay.
So I can.
So yeah, man. I can show you guys that, but like, I've kind of already have. Like, we've shown it a few times. Let me find the colored version. There it is. It's this. Straight out this. This be the room. That's the shifting chamber. That's how you get to, oh, dear Lord. That's how you get between one universe and the next. They use kind of like these these portals, and this whole thing is made of like a quartz type material. I draw weapons and vehicles very, very well. So realm travel is already built in. You don't have to homebrew it. No. And guys, I appreciate that you're talking about this like it's like a Pathfinder or a D&D kind of thing, because we literally are creating like new races and stuff and getting a lot of that from D&D. D&D is very much a play on this. But and just so you guys know, you've already seen them, Alex and Pippa. You've already kind of met them. If you look at the bottom right of the picture, that's actually Alex and Pippa walking into the room. So it does give you a bit of scale as to what's going on here. And this is the colored version, and we've got another version coming in. Hold on, let me grab that version. Doobity-doo, doobity-doobity-doo. Okay, so there's the black and white version with the shifting chamber. And then if I go into the chapter 1 thing, and this way, bam. So this is them opening the door, and this is them again in that bottom corner walking on it. And like I said, man, the backgrounds in this are effing amazing. This is all stuff that our previous artist Laz did. And it also requires that you guys have a working knowledge of Paint Tool Psi, I think it is. No, what is the program? What is that program that Manga Studio turned into?
I don't remember.
What did Manga Studio become?
Clip Studio?
Clip Studio Paint. Thank you. It requires that you have a working knowledge of Clip Studio Paint. So if you're wanting to work with us as an artist, you'd at least need to have that. No joke. And this is straight up like, oh my goodness. That is also Laz. I went into a bit of detail about what I was looking for, and then he just made that, and it was fucking amazing. It does help that he comes from an architecture background, you know?
Yeah.
Like, no hating. Laz was fucking amazing on this.
Yes.
Like, I absolutely love Laz for all of the work that he did on Infinity's Light.
Shout out to Laz.
Okay, so I guess you can say it's a whole new world. Ha ha ha. The room is larger than my student debt. I mean, it's not as large as America's student debt, but it's pretty large. All right, that room. Let's see. If dimensional travel is possible, then technically speaking, somewhere out there could be a portal to One Piece. No. All right. Well, they said parallel worlds, not alternate dimensions. Indeed. We said parallel worlds. It's Cat/Richie's world. Wait, what? What? Who is Cat? And why is she stealing our worlds? Alright. Alright, in the DC multiverse, One Piece is not one of those worlds. Just get it through your heads, guys. None of this is going to connect with already established properties. It's not going to connect with any of the abridging universe. Deal with it. Well, more like Eastern stuff than stuff. What about something like Spain, like Brazil, like, or something other than some Eastern islands again, please? No, it's Elmo's world. Oh my fucking god. Is it parallel worlds, realms, or dimension? It's parallel universes. Confirmed. This takes place in the DC universe. Richie's. That is not what I said. I said it's like in that vein. Stop fucking twisting my words. Okay. Cat is stealing worlds. Well, we saw the cats are evil. Confirmed cats are evil. Yeah. That's why Tomos are our mascots. Exactly. Yeah. Hey guys, if it's connecting to anything, it will be the Jura Tempest Federation. God damn it. gonna cry. We're answering questions, which is good. I love doing Q&A stuff. So Superman will pop in. No! No, he will not. You are making me so mad. Oh, so my D&D character exists in this world. I mean, if you pay us the right amount, he could. I'm not against bribery. I feel like eventually we okay, I don't know. There's no T in my name, by the way, Jim, so I don't know who that person is, but apparently they're going to have an aneurysm, and that's mean. You shouldn't give people aneurysms. I'm not mad. I'm just slightly annoyed. Like, if you saw the expression on my face, you'd be like, try harder. And I'll give you guys 300 for a character cameo. 300 what? Because Lego pieces ain't going to cut it, buddy. I'm not taking 300 pesos. You can go to hell. Real talk, same offer. I made check. If you need a consultant for aerospace engineering, DM you. We'll do American dollars, some Jim Sauce. Jim Sauce says he wants us to put his D&D character in for $300. I'm down if you are.
I mean, I'm game.
That's two yeses right there.
Fell stepped away, so we're gonna have to wait for.
Yeah, but that's already 2 out of the 3 directors. I think that's a pass.
Huh.
No, in the universe of multiple universe, because my character Crafter is a dimensional traveler. Call yourself whatever you want, you crazy Protestant bastard. I mean, yeah. There we go. So basically, Rick. I'm assuming you mean Rick and Morty and not Salty Rick. What am I now? You are the crazy bastard. Crazy Protestant bastard. Also, easy question. Will we get the opportunity to buy the soundtrack? Yes.
Yes.
No, absolutely. That's always been a thing that we're working towards, because part of that goes back to Infinity's Light anyway. That's part of how we're going to pay for Infinity's Light. Well, my parents aren't married, so yes. There you go. Call yourself whatever you want, you crazy Protestant bastard. So anyway, yes, once we get the full soundtrack together, and there's going to be a lot of stuff that we're going to work on. Once we get that together, we will... Oh, pardon me. Once we get that together, we will put the soundtrack up for purchase on all platforms that you purchase music. Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon Music, wherever you get your music, we will make sure to put it up there.
Yes.
Yay. Crazy Catholic bastard.
Hmm.
Call yourself whatever you want, you crazy Christian bastard. Rick, stop being a poor basic bitch. Wow!
Oh, jeez.
Wow! I feel like all the fell hate went right to Rick for some reason.
For real,
Will food
though,
be
jeez.
magical or have magic in it? I mean, some foods could, but food is still made in a very traditional type way. Like, you still cook food. It's not magically delicious.
So nothing like freaking
I want a
like
world
One
of
Piece
Lucky
devil
Charms
fruits and
now.
shit like that.
I want a world of fucking Lucky Charms now. But no One Piece devil fruits. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure.
I have to go watch The Walking Dead for the 4th time. Bye, you bastard. No, come back. Stay here. It's just Yoshimi. This is normal hate. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Man.
No.
Is there magical weather? Define magical weather. Are you asking if there is like a type of weather that is brought on by the overuse of magic, like natural disaster kind of weather? Then no. Are you asking if like weather can be controlled via magic? Yes. I have hate for only one creature. Ducks. Wow.
Oof.
What is worth my time to stay? Oh! Oh, ouch. I'm sorry, crafter. We were just crafting our own unique world or worlds or universes and story here for your very much amusement. But clearly, we are not worth your time if we are not working on abridged content. I see. Yes, Master Sir. Us slaves will get right back to all the work you wanted doing.
Yes, and boss.
Yes, boss. I'll get back out on the fields for you, I swear. Then tell more. We are telling more! Dude, we are telling you guys way more than we normally do. Because finally we don't have to worry about, like, spoilers on a lot of this stuff. Sorry, Salty Rick, I meant to put in Fell's name, not yours. Wait, what? Like it rains rocks? No, it does not rain rocks. Though I do like the concept that they brought up in Gears of War of Razor Hail. That was kind of cool.
Razor Hail, oh
well,
god.
Sorry, Crafter. Not everyone has a great media platform like the Percy Jackson movies. That's also true. I'm off to bed because of work, so feel free to talk shit because I'm not listening. Oh, I mean, no, Rick, talking shit about you when you're not here kind of defeats the purpose. Okay, then stop comments so we can talk. Bruh. Ouch, Razor Hail. Oh, wrong hail. Hail. But yes. If you haven't played Gears 2, Jesus, that stuff's crazy. It basically rains down shards of sharp glass. It's called Razor Hail. The Percy Jackson
like
movies are shit. The books are way better. Okay, well, I only saw like one movie, and that was because they were like, oh, hey, they got the Parthenon from Nashville in there. And I was like, oh, cool. I know where that is. I've been there several times. It's funny how in the middle... That's why it's called the Tennessee Titans, because of the Parthenon. Crafter, are you sure you and Rick didn't mix up your names? Oh, good lord. Yeah, because he's being the salty one. Since Darkseid is mega bad, how adult will you be getting? Will they be kidnapping people and enslaving them? This is definitely one of the more seinen type series. Yeah, we'll be getting there with some shit. I don't want to spoil things too much, but like literally, there is within the chapters that we've written, they have to confront like kind of their deepest fears, and whether it may or may not have happened. There is a moment where a character imagines that horrible things happen to their family, not just straight out murder, but also torture and rape. And yeah, we're not shying away from like harsh shit. And I am going to have a conversation with you guys also about like, okay, how far are we taking this? Because I need to know how much I need to censor myself, because my initial draft, I mean, I don't go into detail about the rape. I'm just like, there was rape happening. You know, I'm not trying to sugarcoat this and pretend like these people are good. And I want to nail that home. These are fucking terrible people that did this. Or at least in that person's mind, they did this. Because that's how they view it. And I want to build up that fear. And I want to, you know, that fear needs to be tangible and something that people can relate to and latch onto. And what's disgusting about this group of people or this whole scene, you know? So I don't want to shy away from stuff just because it's graphic for some people. And I don't know like how much visually we would cover of that. But essentially it's like, Are we putting like censor bars on some people? It's like blurring out things as if it were like Japanese porn. Because apparently that's a law there. You're not allowed to show insertion. And that's why they have to blur that stuff. Since Dark's...
They had to draw the line somewhere.
If not even watch... I have not even watched Rick and Morty. Plus, my character crafter is the grandson of Hades and nephew of fucking Satan. Okay, well, it's nice to know that Satan's getting his fuck on. Oh yeah, that's the thing that you missed, Phil. 2 out of the 3 directors have already agreed to this. I think it was Jim? No, who was it? Who was it that was like trying to bribe us to put their character? Was it Jim? It could very well have been Jim. Okay, it was Jim. Jim wants to pay us. Jim wants to pay us $300 to put his D&D character in the story somewhere. I'm not against this. I'm down. I'm like, look, if you're gonna bribe me, at least you're bribing me with $300. I'm down. That's like paying for a 2D animator right there.
Yeah, 300. I'm down for that.
Yeah,
as long. Yeah.
I love this, Kenneth. Tormenting, okay, but please diddle down the rape, please, and at not too much rape tormenting, okay. I think you meant to say whittle down, not diddle. The choice of wording there was apropos.
Phrasing.
Richie, if you're Rick, who is your Morty? Oh God, you know what? Yoshimi, that doesn't have anything to do with Infinity's Light, so I'm not gonna answer it. Also, just because I don't wanna. It's not something I really I want to focus on Infinity's Light, and you are not doing my ADHD any favors. Excellent connection. Yes. Ask Tony, I'll do it, Richie. Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, I'm down. So we need to find a 2D animator, because we're like already ready to pay $200 for a 2D animator, but we've got to talk with Sean first, because we need to fix that Prouse thing, because I want to change the overall look of it, and then like we can add some color, and then like some differences in movement, and get like an animator to actually do.
Yeah, we like talking about the animator is important for Infinity's Life. Crafter, I know you're a few seconds behind.
But yeah, I mean, like I'm down. I'm like, okay, we've been talking about this for a while, guys, because Calvin has been making music for Infinity's Light for a lot of the times that we've been doing this. I just made dinner, so I'll see y'all on the flip side. Okay, Jim, thanks for stopping by.
All right.
Just remember,
everybody.
Remember, if anyone wants their characters, it could be $300.
And it better not be stupid. Like, if you give us a ridiculous fucking character background, we're going to rewrite your character's background. It's just going to be the description of the character and the same name. They could be a completely different person. If it doesn't fit within the narrative of Infinity's Light, we will completely change their persona to make it fit. You don't get to keep everything about your character. So no, there's not going to be a bunch of fourth wall breaking bullshit going on in Infinity's Light. You don't get to suddenly send us Deadpool. Like, fuck that. No, it's not happening. Yes, thank you for pointing out my choice of words. You're welcome, Kenneth. I do what I can. I don't have that kind of money.
If you give, we would still make it try fitting the world still.
Then we'd be happy. We'd be happy, but you don't get to Deadpool your way through our story. Sorry, but your money is not changing our story. It's just that simple. The content of our series is going to remain the content of our series, and your character that shows up will have to fit in that story. Live stream, vibe stream. Hey, not Lance. What's going on? There are vibes. There.
An extra 100. You know what? Sure, we'll give them for $600. Yes, we'll give them a nice hat.
A neat hat. So what I'm hearing is when we finally get to a world of pirates, that's when Jim Sauce's character shows up.
Sure.
Richie, what would Fell be in the story? The director.
Yeah, I'm.
What would Fell be in the story? The director. The role I've already given him. We're not putting ourselves in the story. That's just... No, mine is so vanilla. His dog is named Chocolate. God damn it!
Oh.
What if we give you the Robo-Dog? We'll be... If you give us the Robo-Dog, that's a different conversation.
Then we'll... no, he's like, what if we gave you the robot dog? Then we're making content for the Robo-Dog specifically. Just so you understand, yes, we'd be making... You'd be getting Robo-Dog content. $800. What would fan-made characters get for $800? The same as the $300? You just know that you paid us more and we can do more with that money?
You know, we'll have to discuss that. I have ideas, but I'd rather not talk about them.
No. My thing is, you know, for $300 you can get your character in. You want to pay us extra? Great. As stupid as this sounds, we'd still just be doing the same thing as the $300, but it's like, hey, you gave us $800, that means we can do more with it. Guys, what we're going to actually do when we actually need to start hiring people on and getting them paid, we're going to actually put up no, it's not a cyborg dog. No, I'm not doing a living and a mechanical dog. That's gross. The living parts die eventually. No. Hi, Nuke. So, Robo-Dog, not a cyborg dog. Why? The last thing I need is a mostly robot dog going and impregnating other dogs. No. You don't want cyborg puppies. No. I have a crippling fear of cyborgs. I mean, that's only because Android 18 stepped on your arm, you know? Who's got two thumbs and two broken arms? No, who screams like a bitch and has two broken arms? You dumb bitch. I only have one broken... This guy. I'm like, oh my god, I love that. All right, getting back to Infinity's Light. You guys will know when we're ready to start hiring people or paying people for their work, because we're going to have a donation incentive set up, and it's going to be like, hey guys, this is what we're trying to work on. We were going to have Kat on, if it was possible, but it's not possible tonight. She needed sleep. Let's be outright. She needed some sleep, man. And, we want her to get her sleep. But, yeah, man, we've got, we know a 3D animator, and apparently we need to talk to them now to 3D design some shit for us. So, you know what? I need to hit up Tina. And be like, hey, girl, how you doing? And just be like, what up? Okay.
I don't know why that was so funny to me.
I don't either. It's just me being me, you know, as per usual. Hey, potato
But it was
girl.
more
Okay.
you than usual.
Okay, I need to just say, hey, potato girl.
Crafter, I wouldn't. If you're doing your own thing, I would focus on your own thing right now, because I don't expect any crossover stuff, because we're not even at the point.
Our story is not going to cross over with anybody else's story. Like, if you want to put your character in a universe for like a campaign that you're doing, that's awesome. Just so you know, it would be on the same vein as like us doing the D&D campaign for Dungeons and Demon Slayers. Like, it's technically not part of the Dungeons and Demon Slayer universe.
I'd also say we're not even at the point to look at that kind of stuff. We still have a lot to work on.
Oh yeah.
So.
Also, Sean, if you're there, we love you.
Yes.
If you're in there creeping along, or if you're just watching this later, we love you.
Cheers to you, Sean. We love you.
Cheers to you, Sean. If I can do any crossover
As a-
any like with my manga, yeah, probably not.
as
Probably
actual
not a
notes.
thing. It's I would say no at this particular point in time. You're thinking of like, oh, unrelated topic on liches. No, not Lance. We're gonna stay on topic. So, no.
That's that. This is not a D&D
It is
stream.
it is super fucking easy for me to get distracted. So I have to ignore all that shit. So potatoes for all the people here and all the lovely people. Well, I have her listed as Potato Ruby.
Huh.
And literally, I just messaged her. I said, "Hey, Potato Girl, can we hire you?" Potatoes for all the people here and all the lovely people. Jesus Christ, people. Oh my goodness. Alright. Any other questions? Because we're going to probably go and talk shop in a bit. Mm-hmm. The vegetable, not her, but okay, that works too. Are you a man or a woman? I am a potato. Aren't we all? Oh, dear Lord. Toby looks like a potato with fur. Right, Toby? You potato.
So any more questions or
Any more questions about Infinity's Light? Because that's specifically what we're trying to do. We had a lot of really good questions early on, man. I think we did.
Yeah, definitely a lot of food for thought early on.
Oh yeah, definitely. We put some serious shit down together. I'm gonna try and give her a call. But I mean, it is almost 10:30 at night, so maybe next time. It went straight to voicemail. Okay. So the Sugar Gliders are the Squirrel Girl clan. No! No! Dear God. We're going to wipe out Thanos so fucking easily. Comic fans will get that joke. All right. Dear Lord. You guys. Alrighty. That seems like everything.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. I got a response on Discord. Oh no, that was you.
Yep.
Okay. Since the promo mentioned only our world, I assume they haven't spread out to others. No, they have. You'll see later. There's more. But the place that they're at is the center of like their culture. You'll see.
I'm gonna have to head out for a little bit, guys. Thank you for the questions. You're giving us a lot of good fuel.
A lot of good feedback, a lot of good stuff to consider. So we really appreciate it. He's got to head out for food, and I think Calvin and I are gonna head out as well. You've definitely left us with some stuff to discuss off stream, so that's definitely a lot of good stuff. Like this was a very productive Q&A type thing. Just have to watch and find out. Yeah. I thought we were going to latch on to one of the topics and just be like talking about that for a while and figuring stuff out, but You guys gave us plenty of topics to work on too, so we appreciate that. So stand by, stick by
Keeping
for
us on
more
our
stuff.
toes.
For more stuff coming up on future Infinity Fridays. Oh, don't forget, tomorrow we're going to be doing Final Fantasy and Chill. Correct, Calvin? You going to be back for that?
Most likely.
Okay. So the thing is, there has been an upgrade in levels, and I have been running around and doing stuff during, but nothing major, and I have not... Trust me, neither you nor Calvin have seen us go to the Chocobo farm yet. I have not done that. I have run around and fought a bunch of demons and gone into some dungeons and stuff just for funsies. But essentially, I have not progressed any story stuff. So, you're welcome to chill out and hang with us as we go through more Final Fantasy and chill with Final Fantasy 15. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye-bye for now.
Later, guys.